Let us commence forth. Two flights in progress. Oh, it's unlisted. Uh-oh. Public. Done. Save. One viewer. There's a viewer here. How? This is insane. Ryan Spence says true. My God, to be up further where you can actually hear me. Now you will also be able to hear my keyboard sounds, which will be extremely dank. Unlisted, bruh. I have listed it. Let's freaking go. English. English, yes. I can speak English. Let's see, this isn't deafening, is it? How bad is the noise on this? Noise suppression. Minus 10 decibels. That should be plenty enough. Oh, don't turn. Is that supposed to be God rays or something? Strange. Quick! Pretend you are not trolling! The sound is fine. Whatever you say. Why is it doing that? Don't turn around, please. That would be unsplendid. When the aerodynamic drag is unbearable. Eventually I'll figure out some way to make the chat actually visible on screen. I don't know if it's just wobbling because of the aerodynamic drag or if it's wobbling because of these engines. I'm going to turn the thrust limiter down and see what happens. This may or may not result in Brazilification. No, it just appears to be a little wobbly. Oh. Okay. Zorg neutral extra bloom. Strange. Right. I have entered a steep trajectory. I am unable to speak properly. Okay. Let's freaking go. What? I'm going to add a little bit of saturation because this is quite black and white. Anti-aliasing. Saturation minus. Why would you turn it down? Contrast. Why did you turn contrast down? Contrast looks pog champing. Okay, maybe that's a little too much saturation. This is going splendid so far, so I'll make a quick save. Node and T-minus, so okay. Only a 5-second burn. Let's freaking go. Okay, well, good thing I made a quick save. I can recover. Figure out how terrible the gimbal is on this engine. It's not very splendid, indeed. Whatever, let's see. If I can just get in between, I can correct it or something. Although it will be wasteful. So that's what, 15? Okay, we need to go like more in between. That should be enough to correct it later. So this is 64, and this is 88. Then this should be above 70 meters per second, and I can just even it out. I don't know. I'm new to. I'm unskilled is the word I'm looking for. This word to summarize. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, quick save and tracking station we go. Random hoovy, bruv. It would have been smarter to wait for the Jool transfer before launching into orbit, but I'm not that large IQ. So, how does Kerbal Engineer work? Tracking reference, new custom section. Because I know there's a way you can display a panel, but I don't know if you have to be in the tracking station or if you can just do it from here. Tracking reference, control bar. There we go. That's what I mean. So transfer angle. Is it at the right transfer angle already? Tracking reference. Kerbin. We're going to. I have no idea how this works. So, phase angle. We want that to match this, I assume. Because it's like roughly a 98-degree angle, but I just want to figure out how this works. Well, that's going to take ages. Friend movie. Let's freaking go. Okay, I don't need that. So, now it is time to plan our maneuver to the so it's target. Let's pull that thing up. Oh, there we go. Okay, well that looks like, I can't tell if that's what's happening, but it looks like it's just going to go up and it's going to shoot into Jool at a very high speed. So I think I want it to like, it does like a parabola and then comes back down, and then right at the tip where it's moving the slowest is where I think I want it to meet Jool. If I understand it correctly, that's the most efficient way. You use just enough speed and you also are not going too fast. Holy shit. Why? How did that happen? Yeah, like that. 1970. That's not a terrible amount of delta V. Repost if cum. I saw that. That transfer is suck. I agree. I think the delay is quite a lot, so it's difficult to keep. It's difficult to keep up to date. Because there's probably like a 30-minute delay in the stream. So I want to start at 2 minutes because our thrust to weight ratio is shit. Yeah, I'm seeing it's 1970 is good. Yes, your comments are appearing like 30 seconds late. Delay is sussy. Come on, hurry up, move. Troll face. This is gaming. Let's freaking go. I can't see shit. An epic view of galaxy. I'm time warping because I'm a maniac who can't wait more than 1 second to do a transfer. And there we go. And there we go. Stage separate. Let's see if this works. Decouple. Let's fire these. You can roughly make out the shape of the ship. Check back here because I've done maneuvers and then they've sucked so much ass that by the time I was actually done burning, I didn't have anything close to what I actually planned. So I'm watching it carefully this time. I probably should have made a quick save after let's see how close we can get. Where's Jool periapsis? Let's get that, see how far that goes down. Okay, yeah, there we go. Stop. F5. Quick save. And transfer time. Let us commence forth. I'm gonna use the warp here thing because I'm probably gonna miss it because I get easily distracted and then look at other things as I'm gaming. We have a record 2 people watching. How do I go to YouTube gaming to see where my YouTube gaming Kerbal Space Program. YouTube gaming Kerbal Space Program. I just see the official channel for Kerbal Space Program. There was a YouTube gaming page, Kerbal Space Program. I don't know how this works. Engineer gaming. So, top live games. Recommended. Regular fun. Videos from your subscriptions. Speedrunning to the moon. I don't know how to use this UI. How would I how do I get to a channel of a game? It just shows like the top live games, but I can't see like a category for Kerbal Space Program. It does not exist. 2.2K watching worldwide. That's not a lot. See all. Oh, I'm stupid. Where is it? Where would it be located? Kerbal Space Program is not that unpopular, so it has to be somewhere in here. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon because there's I'd imagine it would be like 10 people watching worldwide. Is it? It's not organized alphabetically. Come on. KSP has to be somewhere. I don't see it anywhere. Auto-generated for YouTube. Good night, Cochrane. Good night to you, Ryan Pence. Oh, and we're almost there. Quite gaming, if I do say so myself. You're getting... Oh, I should have done a... I should have done a... Let's restart, because I didn't do the correction burn. Viewers are down to 1. This is PoggerChamp. I'm an idiot. Almost shot into a... Wait, I could have got a picture. I could have got a picture of that. Let's restart. So I warp to warp here. And here I want to make a Tylo gravity assist. If I remember correctly, I've only done this like one time before, so I may fuck this up entirely. But according to my understanding, passing behind the planet or something speeds you up, and passing in front of it makes you go slower. Unless I have it backwards, which I will find out. Which is the best place to encounter it? Right there? Is that it? Okay. Well, I need to set like delta something up. Conic patch limit. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look great or terrible. I cannot really tell what's going on here. I can't tell if anything's actually going on. Ooh, maybe just get a bit closer and then it works. Who knows? Let's see. Get down to the as equatorial as I can. And then keep getting closer, closer. Do I get captured? You know what? Yeah, that's not great. But if I come around the other side, do I get captured that way? Where do I get sped up? Yeah, that's not good. So, yeah, but there are different. You can adjust like these axes and then get a better encounter, I think. So this goes that way. I won. That's what's wrong. I'm stupid. I guess it's a learning experience in it. But I have to go around the other side, Jool. I have -3 IQ. I can't comprehend. I know how it works. I'm just too stupid to catch obvious details. This might be better. How? I cannot operate this. Down? Come on. Oh. Engineer Gaming. That is a capture, but a tilted one. I'm coming in at an angle, which is probably just a side effect of the terrible window ad. So I probably want to meet Tylo less there and more like here. Probably. I don't know. So let's if I do this, the encounter window changes. I have no idea how to do it. I did this once. Like I fiddled around and got it close. Fairly close. And got to a relatively low wave. I think I'm just gonna do is just get to the surface and then literally just do a burn and land at Tylo right then and there. That's my current plan. Let's... Cannot auto warp so far. Probably I needed to burn first. That makes sense. Let's go. One concurrent viewer, which is probably just me. No rotation, is there? Is this rotating? No, it isn't. I'm going to have to cheat, but it's something I could have easily avoided. And this is a test mission, so who cares? Am I right? I don't need this fairing, actually. I could have just deployed that in orbit. Let's extend this, extend that, and let's extend this. I think it's already moving because of the pretty sure I put panels on here on board anyway. Photovoltaic panel. Photovoltaic. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, don't want to overshoot it. Alright. We are coming in. Okay, let's highlight that. Getting close. I can always adjust it later. But yeah. I think that's not equilateral, but I think decent. Let's come in over here. Time warping 1 year. Is that really how long it takes to get out there? All right. Nice. Okay. This is painfully slow. $330 days. slowly approaching. There we go. Finally, getting somewhat close. Where is it located? Where is Jool at? It should be right, like the top, the upper edge of the Milky Way. Is that it? Relative to the sun, it should be just over here. Let's zoom in, because I think Scatterer doesn't want to load at a certain distance, so it becomes kind of hard to find dim objects. Not seeing it. I want to get like a zoom in of the oh, there it is. I see it. Right over there. Just Scatterer really doesn't want to load in at these distances. But we have it. Oh, don't go too fast. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this actually. I am anxious on how this is gonna work. Okay. It keeps changing. Why is there 3? I should be able to enter the sphere of influence and it stops once. Why does it need to do it like multiple times? And I'm approaching. Okay, so what's my actual periapsis? Okay, it is 17 kilometers. So that's close. Add a maneuver. I'm just gonna aim for a capture since it's gonna take like probably 10 minutes to circularize. So this should be good enough. Yeah. And Tylo, I don't know. I think I did choose the half resolution texture, but it looks terrible. It looks disgusting. But I do think I'm seeing a hint of the newest surface textures. And here I am going in for a landing. I should start at minus a minute and 15 seconds, but this should work anyway. You know, I can take another screenshot of this. Like that. Maybe that could be like a thumbnail later on. Who knows? Most likely to take something around late. Besides, I don't even have my visual mods here. And just aiming for capture. That's good. Let's stop. And we can come again on another pass. I'm gonna do a 3-minute burn, I think. Burn time. Excuse me, what? Something's gone wrong. because I thought for sure I put about this is odd. I think it's just the state. I think it's a glitch that this thing is having because the fuel is supposed to be transferred into here, and I have all this fuel. So yeah, this drains, this gets full, this state remains full. I mean, everything drains into here, so it's a bit deceiving. But yeah, here burn time. The burn time isn't updating. I just kind of for a moment, but all right. And we are now in orbit. Or we have a planned orbit, I should say. And because we're on a tilted orbit, I'm gonna have to aim intentionally someplace on the equator. I know, because of how strange. In order to maneuver to any other planet without wasting a ton of fuel. So I'm assuming, since we have a thrust to weight ratio of I don't know what, because it isn't even on display for some reason. How do we add it? Select a category. Vessel. Thrust to weight ratio. Install. TWR. Okay, that's not actually bad. So, I don't think I know how to do math that quickly, but if we're accelerating at 60% of the speed of Tylo gravity. I've returned. Okay, since the delta V readouts are not very good, I'm just gonna arbitrarily start below and then stop after at some distance. I think I'm gonna start right there. Let's go. It's right about where the mountains start. That should be easy enough to keep track of. Family safety time limits trying to kick me off. Cannot warp faster than 10 times below I have no idea why those limits are even a thing. It's probably due to terrain of some sort. Okay, so that should just be raised just a slight bit. Like to a literally just like 20 meters and we're fine. I don't know why it's such like an arbitrary 17.25, bruh. I'll raise it up to like 17,500. Since that seems to be the where KSP thinks the ground danger something area starts. I am English speaking, yes. And Okay, where's this Kerbal at? Transfer crew, where is that? Is that not an option? Oh, there it is. Transfer. Which one? That one. Okay, well. Look at that. I can slither the ground textures across the ground by using the change of vessel buttons. That's odd. Look at that. That little hill there just keeps up with. That's strange. Okay, now I'm wondering if I detach this, will it detach everything? I'm hoping not, but. Oh no. Okay. Actually, you know what? So I would take this. Actually, you know what would have been smarter? If I had waited before even getting into orbit. If I just waited and then flew out. If I just waited before getting into orbit and then flew out to like pole or something before going to Tylo, that would make sense. See, I didn't think very much how this is set up, so. Yeah, now I have to push this little probe out. Come on. Get your thing out here. Let's push this out of the way. Okay. Board. Yes, it does. Cool. So let's prograde. Which way does it consider program? Okay, well that's not is that right? It can change control direction. There is not. This is unsplendid. Yeah, it shouldn't be standing up. It should be on its back or something. More things I can learn from this. Is only a test mission, so if I roughly burn in the right places, maybe so. Which way would go out further? Which direction is this thing orbiting in the first place? Yeah, it's a prograde orbit. So out here. Except that's going to result in a very tilted orbit, so I have to counter it with this. Luckily, though, luckily, what? Luckily, these engines, Ion is very efficient. Ooga booga, very efficient. I can go to places. Alright, let's just time warp to whenever the frick. So burn time, 10 minutes. Okay, that doesn't sound too splendid, if I say so myself. Yeah, that's terrible thrust to weight ratio. That's 33, and I'm running out of electric charge too. Oh, okay. This control setup is messed up. How fast is this thing even accelerate if I jump out the seat? Lee seat? That thing just goes wherever the fuck it wants to. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is a failure. Everything I do is a failure, but that's the point of testing. Because I literally did this mission not long ago. Fine. I got to Val, Tylo, Bop, Bull, and even Lathe. I just didn't do like all the rendezvousing, the orbiting between them. I tested all the landers separately. So I did not expect this to fail that way. Well, that's the point of testing. I can now fix it. So I'm now signing off.